Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra, dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing a worksheet to visualize irregular prism. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we will be designing. We will tell the children about prism. And what do you mean by irregular prism? Having the base as a irregular polygon. We will draw one quadrilateral. We can draw a pentagon or we can draw a hexagon, whatever it may be, which is irregular. Then we will tell them that it is a quadrilateral prism and how many bases are there and how many sides are there, how many vertices and how many edges. Then we will help the children to find the volume and the surface area. Now the child can come and they can change the height, and they can change the base, and they can visualize this irregular prism, and they can calculate the surface area, and they can calculate the volume also. And here the calculations are made corrected to 1 decimal places, and they can visualize the how many bases, how many sides are there, how many vertices and how many edges are also there. Let us try to design this dynamic worksheet from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet and with geometry view, and in the option rounding off to 1 decimal place, labeling of new points only. Let us start with the heading as usual. Irregular prisms. Now we can tell the children that what do you mean by prism. Already have typed it. It is a three-dimensional object where two ends are identical. Now the child will ask about the ends. Then we can tell them that I am talking about a irregular prism where the bases are in the shape of a irregular polygon. Now you can ask the children that what are the polygons which you can have. The child will be going on telling about the polygon and all. Okay, now what you can do is here, if you want to fold it, this text, okay, suppose if you want to fold this text, and what you have to do is you have to put one enter and automatically it will get folded. Okay, well, now let us try to take one polygon. Let us try with one quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. It's okay. Now we can bring this A down and B down so that ABCD is a quadrilateral, and you can move it and then convert it into a quadrilateral. It should not look like one rhombus or trapezium and all. Anyway, this is a quadrilateral. Well, now we have to go for the height. Therefore, let us have a height for the slider so that we can move it. Therefore, let us call it as height and minimum 1, and we can have it as maximum 10. Let us have the increment as 1. Is it okay? Now we have taken one height. This height is required for the prism which we want to have it now. Okay, let us keep it over here. Okay, now let us go for the view. Go to this 3D graphics. Whatever you have done here, it is available in 3D also. You can remove this axis, you can remove this plane also. Now we want to convert it into a prism. Therefore, click this 3D graphics. The tools of the 3D graphics will open. In which go to this pyramid, extrude to prism. Extrude to prism. What we are going to do is we are going to extrude this polygon base into a prism. Touch it, color will change. It will ask you the altitude, HEIGHT. Simple. Now when you move this height going on increasing, Now you can change it also. You see, when you change it, the base is changing. Now if you want to show the difference, what you can do is, this quadrilateral, you can go to the object property. You can change its color and have some kind of opacity up to 75 points, and you can move it like this. And if you want to have the other base, that is the top one, bottom one, of the same color with the same opacity, so that the child can understand the difference. Now the child can understand the difference. What are the bases and what are the sides? Okay, these two are bases, these are all bases, and the others are the sides. Now you can tell the children about it. It is a quadrilateral prism. It has how many bases, how many sides, and it has how many edges, that you can tell to the children. So this is ABC, and I am declaring it as a quadrilateral prism has 2 quadrilateral bases, 4 rectangular side, and 8 vertices and 12 edges. Now a child can visualize it by moving it and all. Okay, well, now we can go again explaining them that what is the surface area. Here 2 surface area are there, both you can explain it to the children. Lateral surface area and the total surface area. I am just giving you the formula for total surface area. We got 2 area of the bases are there, and the perimeter of the base and the height. Okay, now for perimeter of the base, you can go to this angle. In that distance, you simply touch it, you will get the perimeter. Okay, now we will declare all of them over here. For in the ABC we'll take, we will first write what is the area of base. Okay, that the child should know what is it. Okay, okay. From the object, you have to go for Q1. You have to go for Q1. Where Q1? Q1 will give you the area of the base. We are taking it as a quadrilateral. Again, you want the perimeter of the base. The perimeter of the base will be perimeter Q1. Perimeter Q1. This you have to remember. Perimeter Q1. Now we need height. HEIGHT, height. This height is being given by us only. HEIGHT we are already given here. This is HEIGHT. Whenever you are moving it, all of them will move. Escape. I will press escape, and then so that all of them will be available to us now. Okay, when I move this, therefore you see height is changing. When I move this, the perimeter and the area of the base changes. Therefore now here you can show the object you can do. Now the surface area is already, formula is there. We can go for this view, go to this input bar. Okay, in the input bar you can now write capital S is equal to twice time the base, therefore 2 star Q1. Be careful, it is changing into blue color. Okay, plus then perimeter of the base, therefore perimeter of the base is perimeter PERIMETER Q1. You already seen it. Okay, it is getting changed. Okay, multiplied by height HEIGHT. Okay, all are coming now. Okay, therefore press enter. Now capital S is obtained now. Therefore now you can go and then declare it over here. SURFACE area is equal to, now I have selected capital S, therefore capital S. Okay, surface area. You got it now. Okay, now when I change this height and then everything, when I change this base area also, the surface area changes. Now let us go for the formula for volume. Area of the base into height. Area of the base into height. But we will declare it to the children, the formula area of the base into height. Again, in the input box, capital V is equal to, what is the area of the base? Q1. Okay, it is Q1 multiplied by height HEIGHT. Enter. Okay, now come back over here. Now we can go to this volume is equal to, just now I have made the variable as capital V. Now volume also you got it. Okay, now what you can do, this I already have activated the navigation bar. For now you can start with what are irregular prism, what is a prism, and what is a irregular prism, and what will happen if the base is a quadrilateral, and what are the area, what is the perimeter, what is the height, and they can visualize what is the surface area by pulling and pushing. Then they can know the volume of formula for volume, and they can eliminate the volume. They can change the height, they can rotate it, and then visualize it how this irregular prism looks like. So this is a very highly interesting dynamic worksheet where a child can understand about an irregular prism. Remember, this irregular prism can be drawn making use of any polygon which is irregular. It may be a normal triangle, scalene triangle, a quadrilateral, or a pentagon or a hexagon, anything else. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.